despise who you are at a cellular level.
Okay, I've heard that before, and I'm trying to work on it, okay?
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 funniest movies of the 2010s.
You can't get me thunder cause you're just God's fat.
Your driver will be ready as soon as he puts on his pants.
I mean, I've never met anyone else who likes fiction. That is too funny.
That is literally too funny.
For this list, we'll be looking at the most popular, most critically acclaimed, and most influential comedies released in the 2010s. We will not be including animated movies. What do you think is the funniest movie of the 2010s? Let us know in the comments below. Number 10, What We Do in the Shadows. This is one of those movie ideas where you think, why didn't I think of that? It's a mockumentary that follows a group of vampires living together in a Wellington apartment. It was written and directed by Taika Waititi and Flight of the Conchords' Jermaine Clement, serving as a strong entry in some strong bodies of work.
Guys, I think that we're not all pulling our weight here. We're not just pointing the finger at you, Deacon. You're a cool guy, but you're not pulling your weight in the flat.
Oh, I'm glad to hear that I'm cool.
The movie is more of an exploration of modern-day city living, especially among the younger generation, only with vampire characters, because that's funny.
Stu is the first human friend that I've had for a long time. With humans, there's a tendency to die.
Yeah.
The concept is incredibly fresh, and the writing from Waititi and Clement is both razor-sharp and insightful.
Let us do the procession of shame. Now.
Shame.
Shame. Shame. Shame. Shame. Shame.
Shame.
Bad
Shame.
vampire.
Number 9, Booksmart. Directed by Olivia Wilde in her feature film debut, Booksmart follows the wacky adventures of two nerdy high school students who decide to start partying.
We have to do this.
This is crazy. We graduate tomorrow. What if we get in trouble?
You know that we are too smart for that.
It's a coming-of-age teen comedy in the vein of Dazed and Confused and Superbad, featuring two spectacular lead performances from Beanie Feldstein and Caitlin Dever.
How old are you, by the way?
Does not matter!
Rounding out the cast are some fantastic supporting players, including Lisa Kudrow, Will Forte, and Jason Sudeikis.
Can't we just graduate? Head off to college, celebrate this wonderful achievement, and let's focus on getting through the rest of the day without anything
I'm sorry,
horrible
are you shutting the door on us?
happening, okay?
Most of the praise is centered around the lead performances and the grounded yet hilarious screenplay, which received a BAFTA nomination. Teen comedies, especially teen comedies centered around partying, can be very hit or miss. Luckily, Booksmart was an incredible hit.
Are we gonna go to school or?
Nope.
Number 8, The Nice Guys. Who knew Russell Crowe and Ryan Gosling would make such a winning comedic duo?
Do you mind starting from the top? Because
Right. Doesn't matter.
I'm sorry, it doesn't matter.
Co-written and directed by Shane Black, The Nice Guys is a period buddy comedy about a violent enforcer and an aloof private investigator attempting to find a missing girl. The 1970s period setting proves both nostalgic and fun, and the mystery-based story often proves legitimately captivating. But the movie belongs to Crowe and Gosling, whose hilarious and mismatched lead performances prove unendingly entertaining.
I can't smell, but I got hit in the head a while back. I lost my sense of smell.
you can't smell.
Yeah.
Wow, you're a detective who can't smell?
Yeah.
Oh, this just keeps getting better and better.
Unfortunately, the movie greatly underperformed at the box office, grossing nearly $63 million on a $50 million budget. It's a shame because this is one of the freshest, funniest, and most creative comedies of the 2010s.
You get the message now?
Yep.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm cool.
All right.
Number 7, Scott Pilgrim vs. the World.
This is...
What? This is boring. Delete.
Acclaimed director Edgar Wright released multiple comedies throughout the 2010s. One was The World's End, the excellent third and final entry in the Three Flavors Cornetto trilogy. Then there was Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, adapted from Brian Lee O'Malley's graphic novels of the same name. Like The Nice Guys, the movie greatly underperformed at the box office, grossing a measly $48 million on an $85 million budget.
I know! Oh, yeah!
You know?
Oh, yeah!
but that is certainly not indicative of its quality. Not only is the movie funny, but it's filled with imaginative filmmaking and expert direction under Wright.
You once were a vegan, but now you will be gone.
Vegan?
It's literally like watching a comic book movie come to life, complete with stylized cartoon visuals and ludicrously bombastic action scenes. There is no other movie like this.
Was that not clear? Was that not clear?
Number 6. Spy. James Bond and spy spoofs are a dime a dozen, but Spy managed to stand out from the rest thanks to some fantastic writing, directing, and acting.
Your problem?
No. I was just wondering if this was my family or if I've taken hostages.
Written and directed by Paul Feig, Spy stars Melissa McCarthy as Susan Cooper, a milquetoast CIA analyst who is sent into the field to find a nuclear device. The movie largely works owing to Feig's talents behind the camera, and McCarthy's in front of it.
You're funny. It's the Bulgarian clown in you.
Okay.
Helping McCarthy are Rose Byrne and Jason Statham, both of whom turn in surprisingly great comedic performances, with Statham in particular stealing the show whenever he's on screen.
I drove a car off a freeway on top of a train while I was on fire. Not the car. I was on fire.
Jesus, you're intense.
Took this from your minibar.
Well, that's not right.
Melissa McCarthy and Paul Feig dominated the 2010s, and Spy was a proud entry in their incredible filmography. Number 5. Game Night. Few comedy movies released throughout the 2010s were as smart, fun, or funny as Game Night. The movie stars Jason Bateman and Rachel McAdams as Max and Annie Davis, a suburban couple who host a game night gone shockingly awry.
I do not mind this game.
You crazy?
Max's wealthy brother Brooks is kidnapped, but the others think it's all part of the game.
Really good. That was really good. Wow.
Mark Perez's beautifully original script is filled with twists and turns, ensuring that even the most genre-savvy aficionados can't keep up with the plot.
I'm confused. So this isn't the end of this whole thing?
No, it is the end, okay? You said whoever catches you gets the car. We found you. You get the car. Game over.
No, I'm telling you, this is all real.
The movie is also deliriously funny, complete with some remarkable performances from the likes of Jesse Plemons and deft direction from John Francis Daley and Jonathan Goldstein. Game Night is both wildly unpredictable and a ton of fun, much like game nights themselves.
I do hope you keep me in mind for any future game nights. Well, you bet. I've always enjoyed the camaraderie of good friends, competing in games of chance and skill.
Number 4. Pop star Never Stop Never Stopping. Yet another box office underperformer, Popstar stars the always funny Andy Samberg as Connor Friel, a once popular boy band member whose solo career takes several missteps.
Well, look, you have to understand something. Connor's lived a very blessed life. He got very successful, very, very young. No. And because of that, he never really learned to handle adversity in an adult way.
The movie is told in a mockumentary style reminiscent of This Is Spinal Tap, with most of its biting satire being updated for 21st century audiences.
Immediately I said, man, this guy right here, he's gonna make it big. Because when you have a catchphrase, the world is catched by your phrase.
The movie deftly mixes a number of comedic elements and styles, with its satire arguably proving the funniest. It's a hilarious and insightful glimpse into celebrities and the extreme measures that some will go to in order to remain relevant.
I heard he's getting into stage gimmicks now. He's got Owen in a helmet looking dumb, the one where he sings from a toilet. Someone should have told him that shit's whack, but he's so afraid of failure, man. He's just getting desperate.
Viewers can't help but think of certain musical acts and performers while watching the movie, and that only makes the satire funnier. Number 3, This Is the End.
Hey.
Part apocalyptic comedy, part scathing satire of celebrity narcissism. This Is the End is another winning comedy from creative duo Seth Rogen and Evan Goldberg. The movie contains an all-star cast including Rogen, James Franco, Jay Baruchel, and Jonah Hill, all of whom play themselves in the midst of a biblical rapture.
Dude, Siegel's dead,
Krumholz is dead. Michael Cera's dead.
Yes, if Michael Cera's gone, it's not a total loss, huh?
Jesus, damn it.
Michael Cera's dead.
The movie contains all the hilarious and juvenile improv one would expect from a Rogan Goldberg comedy, and the self-deprecating performances on display are consistently hilarious. However, the movie also contains a surprisingly tender core, with Rogan and Barichel's characters embodying a theme of dwindling friendship amidst adulthood and fame.
Grow up, Jay. That's why he's yelling at you. You've been holding me back this whole time.
The film expertly balances heart, surprising character arcs, apocalyptic fun, and uproarious interplay between its talented cast. Number 2, 21 Jump Street. Serving as a modern reboot of the beloved 80s TV series, 21 Jump Street had no reason for being as good as it was.
That's great. Well, where should we report to?
Down on Jump Street. 37 Jump Street. No, that doesn't sound right. Is it?
At least the movie recognises as much, serving as a wonderfully self-aware comedy about the very nature of reboots. Of course, clever meta-humour can only go so far, and a movie is nothing without its actors.
I don't like that. Put your tongue back in your mouth. Put your tongue in your mouth and close it. What are you doing? Stop it. Actually, that's not bad.
Luckily, both Jonah Hill and Channing Tatum prove commanding leads, complete with some impeccable comedic timing and incredible chemistry. The movie works on multiple levels, serving as a parody of police procedurals and teen movies, a clever deconstruction of reboots, and even a straightforward comedy with some killer jokes. Put simply, it was one of the most surprisingly great comedies of the decade.
Hey, arrest people now! What up, Bart? What's up? What up, Bart?
Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honourable mentions. Easy A. Emma Stone proved her capabilities as a leading actress in a surprisingly smart teen comedy.
Oh, yeah. Go forth, my son. You're a man now.
The Grand Budapest Hotel. Wes Anderson proves both a master film craftsman and capable comedic director.
Have you ever been questioned by the authorities?
Yes, on one occasion.
What?
I was arrested and tortured by the rebel militia after the Desert Uprising.
Right. Well, you know the drill then. Zip it.
We're the Millers. This movie proved that the family road comedy is alive and well.
Hey, those are cool tats, man.
Oh, for real. Thank you, bro. You
Yeah.
see the Cobra?
Hey, what is this one? What's the one right there?
Oh, this?
Uh-huh.
That's my credo. No regrets.
Mm-hmm. How about that?
Deadpool. A hilarious, shocking, and violent subversion of the superhero genre.
And please don't make the super suit green. Or animated.
The Wolf of Wall Street. Martin Scorsese crafts one of the finest black comedies of our time.
I can't go down through this flooding 3 feet of water down there!
I will not die sober!
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1. Bridesmaids. No other comedy of the 2010s was as funny or as influential as Bridesmaids. Directed by Paul Feig, produced by Judd Apatow, and co-written by star Kristen Wiig, Bridesmaids shattered preconceived expectations of the chick flick by offering some crude, gross, and often shocking humour.
No, Megan, no! No! Look away!
Its unique style helped inspire future female-centric R-rated comedies, including the fantastic Girls Trip. The screenplay is both hilarious and touching, and the performances are uniformly excellent. The obvious standout is Melissa McCarthy, who earned a Best Supporting Actress nomination for her performance as Megan Price.
I gotta get back to my seat. Could you just move your leg, please? I gotta go.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Somebody found a souvenir. You feel that steam heat coming? That's from my undercarriage.
Okay.
Bridesmaids expertly balanced a handful of disparate genres, including chick flick, gross-out comedy, and tender character drama, resulting in the most unique and acclaimed comedy of the 2010s.
Oh, you're smiling.
This is the first time I've ever seen you look ugly. That makes me kind of happy.
I look ugly. No, I don't.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.